Hey everybody, welcome back to another small episode of the Xbox Quest. More like an update. So, as I was editing our very first episode that actually should be premiering right about now as I'm filming this, I noticed that for some reason my camera overexposed my unboxing. So I was really disappointed with the quality. I tried everything I could in my editing software to clean it up, but it just wouldn't. And rather than postpone the whole video, try to redo everything, I went ahead and I just edited it, put a little notation there by it, and I hope you guys still enjoyed it. But I wanted to take this opportunity to go back and take a closer look at the Xbox Series X and just kind of give you guys a better look at it. Because it's an awesome system. I'm loving it. Plus, I thought this could also be an update after I've had the system now for a couple of days, and I've been playing it pretty heavily. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this little update and just a little bit of a better look at the system. I'm still going to work out details and stuff and trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to shoot all this stuff. So, I hope this comes out a little bit better and you guys enjoy this little closer look at the Xbox Series X. Alright everybody, so as you can see, we've got the front of the Xbox Series X. This being such a big console, not anywhere near the size of the Sony's PS5, mind you, but it's still a rather big console. Getting it all kind of in this, but this gives you definitely a better look at the front. So we have the on and off button right here. Let's get that so you guys can see it. Like I said, I do wish that it would turn, because I do lay my system sideways. But it is what it is. Then we've got our disk drive and our eject button. Gotta have that disk drive for all of our back compact games. For us physical collectors anyway. Then we have our USB port and our sync button. So then we kind of lift it up. You guys get a close look there at that green painting in there. You guys can see the fan. So definitely does its job. The system does export some heat, but I mean, that's what it's supposed to do. I know I saw all those things online, oh, it's a furnace and stuff. It's nowhere near that hot. But it does, when you're playing it for a couple hours, it does expel some heat. But I mean, it's never anything that I could, can't even touch it or anything like that. So, yeah. Alright. We'll get the other, there's the top of the system if you're laying it sideways. You've got the Xbox logo there. Then the bottom, if you're laying it sideways, you have the feet there. So it has a nice little resting spot. You know which way to set it. And then of course the base. I apologize getting this a closer look at it. It doesn't give me a whole lot of room, but base is not detachable unless you take the system apart. So, and then we have the back. So, up at the top, well, what would be the top if you're standing it up, is an extra air vent. I kind of mentioned that in the original unboxing, where if for some reason somebody would put something on the top, you do still have a place where it will expel some of that hot air to help protect your system. Alright, and here's kind of what I wanted to show you with the back of the system, give you kind of a closer look at the ports. So, as you guys can see here, we have our storage expansion. I can't even find the memory card. They do have the 1 terabyte memory card that is available right now. As I stated in the first episode, I'm not really that worried about it right now. I'm more of a play one game at a time and then delete it type of video game player. So I don't think I'm going to need the storage expansion right away, but it is nice that we have it. And I do like that it is a standard form factor. I know that kind of could lead to it being a little bit more expensive. I'll put a little picture of it up here. I'm sure you guys have probably seen it. But I do like that it's just plug and play. You know you buy it, it's going to work. And whereas compared to Sony's PS5, you right now it's not even, their slot isn't even active right out of the box, and it is going to be a universal form factor, but you're going to have some that work and some that don't. And Yeah, you may end up coming out being a little bit cheaper, but you know that if you buy one of the official Xbox branded storage expansions, it's going to work. And I personally, I like that. Now you have the extra 2 USB ports. You have your Ethernet jack, your HDMI out, no HDMI in this time. We don't need TV. And then you have your standard power in. So yeah, and then you do have an additional 2 fans down here that help suck air in and then expel it out the top. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys that a little bit of a closer look. I was really, like I said, I was really disappointed with the way my video turned out. So I wanted to give you guys a better look at it. And then also, you guys can see my Pokemon mat here. So I knew that this way worked. So, and then I also wanted to give you guys again another look at the controllers. So we have the standard black one here that comes with the system, and then we have the blue one, which I got. Personally, I really like the blue. As you guys can see here, as I was going over yesterday, we have the new D-pad, which I like so much more than the old D-pad. I've been using this now for a couple of days, and just, it's much more responsive. I don't know if you guys, gals out there, ever had going with like the Xbox One and stuff, and I always use the D-pad like when I'm typing like my password or something like that in, and you would have to sometimes you have to double press it and get it to go. This, I mean, one press and it's over. It's going. So, as we said before, the triggers do have this texture on it, which again, I do like. And it's also got the texture on the handle grips as well. So, I really do like these new controllers. I'm definitely getting a lot of use out of the share button. You can hold it down and it'll give you a clip of the last minute, and if you have your Xbox attached to your Xbox app on your phone, it'll actually download the clip directly to your phone, and that's been so much helpful. That's how I got the Yakuza clip in the first episode, and I'm actually going to be showing you guys a couple of clips here in this video too, because I wanted to kind of go over kind of the back compat and what I've been impressed with so far. So, very good. I actually played some Fortnite with my kids today, which the Fortnite app or Fortnite game is actually updated for X and S, and the graphics look amazing on it. You can definitely tell they bumped up the texture level and everything else. You can see grass like all the way throughout anything that would have loaded in previously. Yeah, it's really cool. So, all right. Now, as you guys can see here, I am shooting on, if you watched any of my older videos that were my Pokemon unboxings, this is the background that I use, and I may go ahead and just use this for right now, seeing that it's kind of set up for a background. I am working on my Xbox. I've got my Xbox collection over there that you guys saw me shoot in front of in the last episode. But like I said, the lighting was all weird, and I'm just gonna have to work on it to get the lighting right and everything else. So I do want to apologize for that low quality look at the unboxing yesterday. Like I said, I was really disappointed with the way it turned out, but I wanted to get it out there for you guys because I was really wanting to get this series started. Also, I realized as editing the video that I didn't really go into a lot of in-depth of what the series is going to be. So, my name's Remy. I have been doing YouTube for a while now. This is the second channel I've ever done. My first channel was mostly just Pokemon, as what this channel started out as anyway. That channel got hit real hard by the COPPA stuff that happened at the beginning of the year. For some reason, even though I just did Pokemon unboxings like all the other Pokemon YouTubers and stuff like that, all of my videos were getting hit as for kids. So it shut everything off. I mean, I didn't have enough subscriptions to be monetized anyway, but I had a community built up. It was almost 100 people, and we would talk in the comments and stuff like that. And by them being flagged as for kids, it shut all that off. And I wasn't able to engage with any of my viewers anymore, and I just got real defeated by it, and so I stopped. turned the channel to private and just got rid of it. So I came back with this channel, and I never intended it to be just Pokemon, but that's kind of what it turned into. And I don't know if any of you guys are out there are into the Pokemon trading card community as well, but that community kind of has gotten hit real bad here lately. It's really turned me off from it, and I always wanted to do more video game stuff. I've been an avid video game player since the original Nintendo. I've had every system that's come out since, at some point or another. And so I've collected on and off, and really decided that I wanted to focus on one thing. And with the Xbox Series X coming out, I made the decision. I got the pre-order in. I was like, you know what? I really want to focus on one thing. I think I'm going to focus on Xbox. Because Xbox, the Series X, having the backwards compatible with the backwards compatibility with the Xbox 360, the original Xbox games, I like, that's really cool. I can get my games, put them in here, and they're going to work. At least the majority of them. I will be looking to get an original Xbox and an Xbox 360 for any of those games that are not backwards compatible that I would like to play. But I'm going to focus on more. First, I really want to get that clear Xbox Halo edition, the OG Xbox with the clear green case. I really love the way that system looks, and that's what I'm going to go for when I'm getting the original Xbox. And then I also would love to get the Star Wars Xbox 360. So that's my plan, as I'm going to get those. At some point, we're going to hook those up. We're going to review them here on the channel. And so I hope you look forward to that. I'm looking forward to finding them at a decent price and really going for those. But right now, this channel is going to be basically me going about collecting for the Xbox. I've actually already got some stuff that I've been buying here recently, which will be in next week's episode of the Xbox Quest. I'm doing my best to shoot video while I'm getting these items. Some of the items, of course, will be me just sitting here going over them, but I'm going to make sure that on any other ones that I can, I'm going to be capturing video and everything for them. So you guys can see what the games are like. Because I want to focus on... Of course, there's games out there everybody knows, Halo and all that stuff, Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars, and stuff like that. But I also want to showcase, say, other games that came out for these systems that you may not know about. I'm not looking to do hidden gems or anything like that. I just want to show you guys, as I go about getting these games from my collection that I find for the cheap, that these are good games that you guys can find too, and hopefully find for the cheap. And of course, we're going to get the fun game, the really... high quality games and stuff too, because you know I like playing them too. So, but I really want to focus on just going through and collecting on a budget. I am a work from home dad. I have 3 kids, a wife, and I don't have a lot of extra money to spend on video games. But the Xbox Series X was my Christmas gift for the year. So, that was my big expenditure for the year. So I'm going to be collecting on going to thrift stores and using GameStop sales, which is really good right now, and I'll be pointing that out on episode 2 next week, because I think I got like almost 20 games for under $100. So look forward to that on episode number 2. But I am working. I'm turned my Geek It Up Twitter account into the Xbox Quest Twitter account. So you guys can follow me there. It'll be down below. It is still going to say Geek It Up in the URL, but it's for the Xbox Quest. And whenever I find a good deal that is going on right now, I'm going to share it there with you guys. Yeah, of course, it's going to be in the video, but that video I'm going to plan on releasing these videos on Fridays. And if it's a sale that starts on Monday and ends on Saturday, I don't want you guys to just get it on Friday and have to try to rush out and try to take advantage of it. So as soon as I see it and I'm taking advantage of it while I'm filming, I want you guys to be able to have it too. So I will be posting it up on the Twitter account. I'm not going to show you guys exactly what I got, because I want you guys to come back for the video. But I'm going to let you guys know what the sales and stuff that are going on. So I hope that's something that will be advantageous for all you guys and gals out there who are trying to get your games and stuff on the cheap as well. So yeah, the next thing I wanted to show you guys is we're going to be putting up some captures here that I got off of my Series X. I'm going to scoot over. Woo. Yeah, so I went back and I have, like I said, I've been a Xbox subscriber for a long time, Xbox Live. So I went through and downloaded some of my free games that I had gotten over the course of the games that you get with Xbox Live. So I've got Republic Commando from the original Xbox, and I'm going to put it right up here. As you can see, it looks really, really good. The upscaling and the graphics and everything look really good. I mean, the load times are like instantaneous. I mean, it comes up with the loading screen, and it's like, boop, press A to continue. And I believe I got a capture of that and showing it to you there. It's just crazy. And like I said, it looks really good. I actually got sucked in. I haven't played this game in a long time. But actually, I don't think I've played it since the original Xbox. I had it on the original Xbox back in the day. But I ended up playing it for almost an hour when I was just capturing this 1 minute of footage. So, yeah, it's really cool to see how the Series X can just go through and just hardware push these games to new heights. And now, Republic Commando, I believe, did have an Xbox One X enhanced patch. But this next game, which is an Xbox 360 game, Costume Quest, just was a freebie last month, I believe, on Xbox Live. It may still be available as of recording this. I'm not sure. If not, I think it's like $5 or $10. It's been like $5 or $10. Really, really fun game. I got it free last month, and I was playing it on my Xbox One X. Now, I was a little disappointed, though. The game was extremely fun, and it's a turn-based RPG with some action battles, which you guys will see here in the footage. But when you were riding around the world, your one costume had roller skates, and you can zoom across the world, and it would stutter. I mean, this was on the Xbox One X, which was, at the time, the most powerful console that was out there, but it wasn't strong enough to overcome, or it wasn't strong enough to overcome the base coding that was on the Xbox 360. I played it, it worked just fine, but there would be these stutters, and the game was so fun, I still went through and I beat it, and the DLC, but it was always just kind of annoying. It would stutter like that. So I loaded this back, I re-downloaded, loaded it up my save on the Series X, and it was just fluid. No stuttering at all. I don't know if it's the SSD, just the raw power from the GPU, but there was nothing. You could see that I was zooming around, and it was just super buttery smooth. So just even something that was on the last generation of Xbox One X, and just that extra power to push it past, and it was just amazing. So I really hope that this is kind of giving you guys who are out there considering a Series X, if you have older games or you're wanting to go back to the older games, this is definitely the console for you. It just pushes past all the limitations that I've come across with. Now, I know it's not perfect. I've seen different things from Digital Foundry and other ones that have saying, like, there are limitations. If the game doesn't allow for certain things to happen, I mean, there's only so much that it can brute force. But everything that I've played so far, I mean, that brute force has been enough. So, I really am enjoying this system so much. Yeah, it's you guys can really see the green right there. That's really cool. But I'm enjoying this system so much, and I'm really looking forward to continuing this series for you guys here on YouTube, and I hope you really enjoy it. So I hope you guys do take my apology for the poor video quality of episode number 1, and I'm really going to do my best to make sure nothing like that ever happens again. If I hadn't wanted to get that out for you guys this Friday, with the Series X just coming out, I would have probably just gone back and completely reshot everything, but I didn't have the time. Dad of 3 and everything else. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this just little catch-up video and fix-up video. So until the next time, next Friday anyway, I hope you guys out there are being excellent to one another, and we will see you in episode number 2.